Welcome to the Memorial Classic Circuit Race here in Rockford, Minnesota. My name is Brady Prenzlow, and I'm racing the Masters 40 Plus Omnium this weekend. And it all starts here, this triangular course. 6.1 miles, 6.5 miles. We do 5 laps with a little kicker, 7% kicker at the end. There are points every lap, so all those bonus points go toward the overall Omnium. Here we are. It's a pretty light field. There's only about 30 of us, and it's actually 2 fields combined. The 40 plus dudes and the 50 plus dudes. We will be scored separately, so that means I need to pay attention and do math the whole time through. This Minnesota Memorial Classic is one race in the Midwest Flyover. It's actually the 3rd race of 5 races in the Midwest Flyover. I'm not competing in them all, but I am going to race in all 4 races this weekend. Again, it starts with the circuit race. We have a time trial this afternoon, a road race in Lester Prairie on Sunday, and it ends with a crit in New Hope on Monday. All of the points are added up, and we will get one champion at the end. As you can see, I've got my data down below. We got the percentage, grade, miles per hour, heart rate, my cadence, my power, our distance, and duration. Let's get to good stuff. We got our first points lap. Points lap 1. Like I said, finishes up here on a 7% kicker. So we'll just go through all 5 points laps, about 1K out. So here we are, we'll be approaching the 1K to go to the finish. And again, we're cruising along here at 29 miles an hour. We're going slightly downhill before things point up. I'm following my teammate there, Michael Mardoz. We've got Ben Schinke in the colorful Eric's kit up ahead. And I'm back here asleep at the wheel. I don't know what I'm thinking. We don't quite know who's going for what on which teams. I know one of the Vision riders, whether it's Chad Weisgram or Matt Myers, will be going for it. We've got Matt Myers here on the left with his head on his butt, and Chad over there on the right. Laszlo, my teammate's in my rear, giving me some guidance, saying I'll stick on Matt's wheel, and I agree. It's probably a pretty good wheel to be on. But here we are approaching the finish, and I'm completely trapped over here. You can't cross the yellow line. You'll be disqualified or relegated immediately. So I'm just waiting for Matt to go, and he never goes. So as you can see, we're pitching up 4%, 5%. Chad's up the road. You can see peeked right through there. I have nowhere to go. So this first points lap is a complete failure for me. I've scored 0 points. Chad gets 5. The second place rider gets 3, 2, and then 1. And I have a big goose egg because I just really wasn't paying attention. So the weekend didn't start off the greatest. And now I need to go for all of these if I'm going to stay in the game. Because I know I don't have a good TT. Even a 5.1 mile TT. I say, sorry fellas, let's get them next time. So fast forwarding to our second points lap. Points lap number 2. Let's see if I can do a little bit better this time around. Still on Matt Myers' wheel. Approaching the 1K to go. Again, going slightly downhill. Oh, there goes Chad. He won the last one. I'm like, all right, I'm not letting this happen again. If anything else, I'm just going to stick Chad's wheel. Try to come around him at the end. We've got Jason Engel there behind us. He's racing 50 plus. He is the promoter of the overall Midwest Flyover. So thanks, Jason, for all the work you do. Again, still going downhill, 28 miles an hour, coasting with 0 watts. And trying to stay out of the wind, but positioning myself much better than I did the last time around. I think Jason's trying to get around me. Oh, there's the 1K to go. So we got 1K to go. Jason's trying to get around me. I'm trying to stay wide. We're intermixed here with the 50 plus guys, but now we're kicking. I've got some teammates up ahead trying to push the pace, going 29 miles an hour. I know Jerome there in the green kit is powerhouse. He did very well in a Ken Woods hilly race, so I'm feeling pretty good. Now Chad's a little trapped back here. Got my teammate Michael up here on my left. There's Ben Shinky ripping it. And Laszlo's up ahead pushing the pace again. We're already starting to go up at 27, 28 miles an hour. There goes Chad. Brian Welch is behind him, and I figure I better go. So go, 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 push, push, push. I'm on Laszlo's wheel, pushing over 1,200 watts. So frustrated from the first time around, I just need to go. Go, 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 go. Holding 1,000 watts, 1,200 watts. Chad's like, I'm not coming around you this time. I turn off the gas, realizing that I've got it. And bam, I got myself 5 points. Unfortunately, Chad got 3 points. So now he's ahead of me. I've got 5, he has 8. We've got 3 bonus laps left. Here we go, points lap number 3. And as you can see, we're about 42 minutes in, so this is a lot of sprinting here in a pretty short period of time. These laps, these 6.5 mile laps go by pretty quickly. So on the backside, it's all about recover, 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 sit on wheels, manage your fatigue, and get ready to sprint again. Again, if you sprinted for everyone and won, you'd get 25 bonus points, which could really set you up for the overall Omnium. I missed the first one. So the most I could get would be 20 points. And again, I'm sitting at 5, sitting on Jerome's wheel, coming in with a K to go. Laszlo trying to get me positioned well. Right next to me I have Brian Welch, who I also know is going to be a factor in the overall Omnium. He elbows me over and gives me Laszlo's wheel, which I was surprised at. Everybody in this field is so damn nice. We're competitive, but very cordial. So Brian elbows me and says, sure, take his wheel, I'll get on your wheel. Now I've kind of shuffled back. I'm sitting on Chad's wheel, who again has 8 points. I've got 5 points. And here we go into points lap number 3 of 5. There goes Todd Foster, Brian's teammate. Brian gets on Todd's wheel, and I know that Chad's gonna go, and he does. He gets out, gives it a few pumps, and here we go. I think I'm having a hard time finding a gear. Does not sound good. All right, here we go. Chad goes, bam, 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 bam. He's not gonna let what happened last time around happen again. I'm on his wheel. We both go by Brian. Laszlo's right next to me. Laszlo's going to give it to me because he's not going for the Omnium. And man, Chad does exactly to me what I did to him last time. I think I could have probably killed myself and come around him, but we've got 2 of these left. Bam. So now Chad, again, they require you to do math while you're oxygen deprived. So Chad now has 13, I have 8. Laszlo said, get up on his wheel, but again, nothing's gonna get away. We stay out front for another K or so, but it all gets back together for the 4th points lap. This is an interesting one because my teammate Michael Mordeau's gotten a break with Chad, who again has 13 points. And I didn't know if we were going to catch him or not. I'm back here tail gunning, catching my breath after recovering from sprinting the last 2 times. I don't know if I've given up on these points, but I'm just tall enough, taller than my camera, that I can see what's going on up ahead. And it's about this time that I realize, hey, we're going to catch this break. And when we do, I might be able to sprint for some of these points. So again, we've got a K to go. I get behind this 50 plus guy, nice big guy to get behind. We're hanging out here on the fog line and I'm thinking, go, 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 go. You've got a nice path all the way to the front. I can't get around you, so I need you to go. However, sometimes the seas just part. So he gets over enough for me, not realizing that I'm going to sneak by him right here. Go by Matt Stein, go by Mark Halverson, go by Big Mike Stensrud. And look at that, Jason just kind of pulls over for me, not even realizing. Thanks, buddy. And here's the break up ahead, and then it gets ugly. Jason's again on my wheel. He's sprinting for 50 plus points. We're hammering. And there's the break. Michael and Chad. Chad's gassed. Yeah! Whoa, we're in the shoulder. And I did not think I was going to get these points. I sit on Brian Welch's wheel and come around him at the end. We've got Mark Halverson. He's going for the 50 plus points. And bam, I get 5. Laszlo steals the 3. Chad gets a goose egg. Okay, let's do our math here, folks. So now I've got 13. I've got 13. And Chad has 13, right? Right? Yes. So we're all tied up. And this is the finish. This is the final lap. We're back here a little farther than we were the first 4. I've kind of backed it up a bit. So we've gone just about 30 miles. We've been pedaling for over an hour. I'm sitting on Meyer's wheel thinking, all right, all I've got to do is win this last sprint and I will get 18, and who knows, Chad then could get 16. So feeling pretty good. Got Scott Halverson in the Omnium kit with another one of the gold LA bikes. He's racing in the 50 plus. Again, going slightly downhill, 28 miles an hour. Pretty steady heart rate at about 152. I don't want to get shuffled too far back. Oh, here comes Chad. He's like, all right, Prenzlow. I don't know if he's done the math, but probably close enough. He realizes that we are tied up. It's a tie ball game. And I've got my 2 biggest competitors right on my wheel. Brian Welch and Chad Wisegraham. Brian's teammate Todd comes over the top. Chad's like, all right, I'll take a sip of water, get rid of some of this weight. I don't know what Laszlo's talking about. He's always telling me something. Something I should be doing. Jerome from Rochester. It's tough. You don't want to go too early on a hill race or on a hill finish, but you don't want to get swarmed either. All right, Laszlo's going to lead me to the promised land. He's telling me get over, get on my wheel. I do just that. I pull over. I'm on Laszlo's wheel, and we're still a ways out here. There's Robert Ashton. He's in the 50 plus. Robert, you should have just stayed on my wheel. But instead, Robert goes around, and I think, all right, I don't want to get swarmed here, so I get on Robert's wheel. Laszlo said, follow that all the way to the top. I don't. I'm pushing 1,000 watts with way too far to go. 900 watts, 1,000 watts, 900 watts. Oh God, here comes Chad and Brian. Ah! How long could you hold 900 watts? I can't hold it that long. See you, Chad. And I actually end up getting third overall because Scott Halverson, who's with the 50 plus, goes around me as well. So unfortunately, Chad gets the 18 points, I get the 16 points. Blah. And after the TT, which I got 7th in, I was sitting 3rd at the end of the day. 100 points. Brian Welch, who won the TT at 105, and Chad, who got 3rd in the TT at 113. Going into the road race tomorrow. Good times.